Hello band for the blended and the contemporary service. Doing a video here to kind of explain a new feature that we have available to us with the Loop Community Prime app. One of the options that we have on our master account is called Prime Pro, which allows us to have Prime set lists and then Prime teams and all sorts of other stuff. Prime teams is what I'm really going to be talking about here. This is how it affects you. So what will happen is Charles and Kristen will create a set list in Prime in the app, and then they will share this out to a general account that y'all will have the option of logging into, and it allows you to practice a little bit better on an app that you have on your device. Now, with that said, I do want to say that this app is currently only available on the iPhone, the iPad, or a Mac computer. If you have an Android, if you have a Google device, if you have a Windows-based machine, you will not be able to use this app. I don't know when Loop Community is going to make this available on the other platforms. Right now, it actually is not a priority for them. So again, if you have an iPhone, an iPad, Mac computer, you can use this app. You can use it on all three devices at the same time, or if you only have one of the devices, you can use it on there. So what is the reason why we want to go to this? Well, currently, as y'all know, Charles and Kristen are sending out emails with a link that comes to a channel, a Vimeo channel like this, that has the tracks that have been recorded for you to practice with. The problem with that is that when you, and I'm going to expand this to full screen, the problem with that is that you don't have the ability to, click any of the options here, like solo up the bass line, bass guitar line, and listen to it specifically. Also, the other disadvantage is that if there happens to be a change, and it does happen. We're all well aware that it happens from time to time where they may change, let's say, the key, or they may change the tempo, or they may change out a song altogether, and that, they got to load in another song. Well, unless a screen recording is done and then uploaded to the Vimeo channel that we have, you're not going to get that updated information. So by using the app on your device, this is going to allow you to stay up to date and synced with any changes, and it's going to allow you to use the app the way we use the app, where we could solo things up, we could change levels of things, and it's going to benefit you so much better than what we're currently doing with this Vimeo channel in the screen recording. So that's the reason for this video. That's the reason for this training. That's the reason why we would like for y'all to start using the app on your devices. We want to kind of get away from this. This is actually kind of resource intensive. It's very time consuming to do this, and we would like to try and move away from this. Now, the last thing I want to show you is the login information for the app once you download it. First service, very simply, it's blended at FBCUC.org. Second service, it's contemporary at FBCUC.org. I'm going to leave that up for you to write that down. When it comes to the password that's associated with this, that will be in the email that comes from Charles for the blended service and from Kristen for the contemporary service. I didn't want to put the password on here in a public video. However, I will tell you that you can log into the app. You can do all sorts of things that you want to do. You could change the key. You could change the tempo. You will not affect the master that we use on Sunday. Let me repeat that. Whatever items you do, whether you solo a channel up, whether you turn things on or off, whether you change the level, whatever you do, it will not affect the master file, the master set list that we have created for Sunday morning worship service or the rehearsals on Wednesday or Thursday. You also will not affect other people that are logged in using the same login information. You will not affect them at all. This is only anything that you do is only local to the device that you have, okay? All right, so hopefully you got that written down, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the App Store. So go to the App Store on your iPhone, your iPad, or as I'm doing here, on your local computer, and up in the search, I'm going to very simply just type in Prime app, boom, hit return, and as you can see, there's the Prime app, Prime multi-track app. There's the logo that it looks like for you to download. Go ahead and download that to your device, and once you download it to your device and you click on it, this is what you're going to see when you first log in. Again, let me repeat, you do not have to have an account. We have already created the account for you. So I'm just going to type in the blended at FBCUC.org, and then I'm going to type in the password here, that is in the email. You can log into this right now, and I must have done that wrong. Log in. There we go. I didn't hit login. Okay, so there you go. That's what the app is going to look like when you first log in. So when you log in, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to load set list. And if you look right here, you've got two options. And actually, when it comes up, it's going to say my set list. What we want you to do is go over to shared with me. Now, I have already downloaded the September 6th and the September 13th. But what will happen is if you need a set list, all you do is you just click on it, and as you can see, it'll start downloading right here. And then once it completes its downloaded, you'll see the downloaded icon pop up, and you'll know that you have all the files downloaded to your computer. I do want to show you real quick that these three dots over here, if I click on that, it'll say delete set list from device. Again, when you delete it from your device, it's only your device. It's not affecting the master. And if you happen to be using this on both your, let's say your iPad and your iPhone, if you hit that delete from selected device, it only deletes it from that particular device. So if you do it on your iPad, it only deletes from your iPad. If you delete it from your iPhone, it only deletes it from the iPhone. If you want to delete it from both devices, you'll have to do that delete set list on both devices. All right, so once it's downloaded and you got that green icon, then all you do is you just click on it, and boom, there you go. And then I'm gonna hit close, and there is the set list for this coming weekend that Charles has created. And again, this looks very similar to the recordings, but here's the benefit of you having the app on your computer, is that you can come over here and you can hit the play button, and there it goes.
Intro, 2, 3, 4.
Turn the click down. You can turn the click off.
Intro, 2, 3, 4.
You can turn it up. See, boom. I can turn the click. I can turn the cue off. I can just solo up the drums. So I'm only listening to the drum part right now. If I want to pause and I want to take that back and hear what it sounds like, I'm just clicking, dragging, and I'm going to come back over here, hit play, and there we go. I can hear how I need to start on the drums. I can solo up even multiple. So I'm going to do the drums and the bass guitar. And there you go. You can hear both of it. If I want to turn the drums off, I can hear just what the bass line is. If I want everything on, if I want to hear just the click, let me turn it on, and there we go. We can hear it. So that's how you do it. If you you can even adjust levels. Let's say, hey,
3, 4.
I'm the keys player and I need to hear all this, but I want to bring it down. I'm going to bring the bass
2,
down.
3, 4.
I'm going to have a little bit of drum in there. Maybe I bring the electric down, that electric down. I'm going to bring the loop down. So now I can hear just the keys as the
Turn.
dominant,
2, 3, 4.
but yet I've got everything else underneath it, but I can hear just my instrument. So that's the
Verse
benefit
2.
of how this works. You know, if you want to go to the next song, you know, there it is. It loads in the waveform. Here's the thing that's really nice too, that you do have the option of doing, is you can actually go in and you can edit the arrangement if you want. And, you know, let's say reset song to default arrangement. You can do that, and it's going to reset it to the default arrangement. And then I'm going to hit done. Actually, let's see if I can do something. Edit arrangement. Okay. Let's say I want to take that pre-chorus out. I delete it. Let's say I want to take that chorus out. I can delete it, and I can hit done. The thing about it is you're only doing this on your device. You're not affecting anybody else. And then you could hear it and hear
Intro.
how that helps. So you could play around with the app as much as you want. I do want to highlight that right there, whenever you see a song that is just in that red highlight, it is a click only. It is click only. And again, you have the option of going, well, I want to do that at 72, and I want to do it at a 4/4. There's 3/4. We can bring this up. There's 2/4. So you can play around with this as much as you want. Again, you're not going to affect anybody. But let's say I have, done all this stuff. Let's go here because again, I've really, messed with this and messed with this. And you're like, hey, I need to get back to my original. Well, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to hit sync. And when I hit sync, it's going to come up with this and it's going to say, do you want to keep working on your local version? That's obviously the changes I've made. Or do you want to pull the latest from the cloud? Well, I'm going to reset back to what it is that Charles and Kristen said, and I'm going to hit that, pull it from the cloud, and you will see that has gone back. That has gone back to its original, okay? Your Ain't No Grave has gone back to the original as well. Your Love Awakens Me, you can even see all the edits that I made here on the tracks. They've all gone back to the original. So there's the benefit. That's how you keep things updated. Now, let's say Kristen does go in and adds, or Charles, in this particular case, since it's first service, adds a song or takes away a song. Then, again, he'll send out an email, and you'll say, hey, make sure you update your apps. You'll hit sync, and it will check to see what differences are there. And then you'll say pull latest from the cloud, and if there was a change made, it will update, whether it is, the key has changed, tempo has changed, or even if he changed the flow. And again, you have the ability to play with all this and learn this even more as you want, but there's the benefit of using the app. So hopefully this video will help you guys out and in your preparation as we continue to move forward in our worship ministry. Obviously, if you have any questions, just send them back to either myself, Kristen, or Charles. They'll be able to help you out. And the password should be in there. So hope you have a great day, and looking forward to serving with you this weekend in worship. Talk to you later. Have a great week. Bye.